I just got back from Nairobi, Kenya. I went with World Orphans. There were 6 of us that went, 4 college students and my friend Derek Dominguez, who is the Director of Spiritual Formation for World Orphans. I left to get to Nairobi, Kenya, Tampa to Atlanta, Atlanta to Brussels, Brussels to some place in Africa, I don't know where it was, and then to Nairobi. It was about at least 25 hours. What we did is we visited 3 local churches that have a heart for the poor, abandoned, and orphan children. World Orphans comes and provides capital so they can build little community homes for these orphan children, and where there's a common dining hall, and they can be pretty much adopted into the church. We visited these churches, visited the orphans, started developing a relationship with the pastors, with the congregation, with the orphans, played with them, soccer, different Kenyan games. I don't even know the names of them, but they were fun. And then you start saying hi to them. You say habari, which means hi, and they are like almost forced to say Missouri, which means I am good. And so you just start saying habari to all of them, and they'll say it, and all of a sudden they start coming up to you and like holding your hand and then running away giggling, and then all of a sudden they'll hold on to your hand and want to walk around, and then all of a sudden they're hugging you, and they're playing with your hair, or my lack of hair. They're playing with, your arms and this and that. And then we ate together, so that's a bonding experience. We worshiped together, and that's pretty much very relational with the orphans, and that's what they need. Some Muslims wanted this area that the church was in. The church didn't want to leave. They owned it. They had a well. They were producing water, and it was just amazing. This group of Muslims that wanted this property paid off the government officials, the local police, and at 11 o'clock or midnight, they started bulldozing the church. They bulldozed the classrooms, and then the boys were sleeping. None of them got killed, but they bulldozed, knowing that the kids were in there, the kids' home. And so it was all destroyed, and there was nothing that that local church can do.
I'm so happy that at least I have a team of 5 people here with me. And I thank God that wherever you have come from, your parents, your people who have released you to come and be with us, I'm grateful that you chose to come and work with Fountain of Life. We love you and we love everybody. Yeah.
What I will be doing in World Orphans is finding college students and post-college young adults to go on trips and help empower the indigenous church to rescue and love on orphans overseas. During that time, we will be discipling these college students and young adults. They will be changed. They will come back to the United States and want to serve their local community and serve the church with more passion, a more global vision, and more desire to have God's kingdom expanded here in the States and also overseas.
My name is I am 7 years old.
The slums in Madari were intense. There were 650,000 people that lived in the second largest slum in Nairobi, Kenya. The other one has over 1 million people that live there. And the living situation was very, very difficult. We visited 9 homes, walked through the slums, deep into the slums, garbage everywhere, pigs rolling around in the garbage with ducks and the children right beside them. And so that was our journey to get into these homes. Went to the homes are about 10 by 10 or 10 by 8, aluminum on top, aluminum on the sides, dirt floor, but then they'll have like some vinyl. They'll have a seating area where you come in and every room is separated by sheets. So they'll have like the bedroom just separated by sheets, very simple. They make use of what they have. And normally there would be like 2 children, a grandma and a mom. Notice there's no dad. 8 out of the 9 families we went to, no dad. Why? They die from HIV/AIDS, or the father wants to run out on his financial responsibility, so he'll just leave. You always hear statistics about poverty, and You hear me like, wow, that's heavy, but what can I do? And oh, that's so far away. It almost seems like these people aren't real, to be honest. But going there and seeing these families, seeing these children, that their toys are rocks, their toys are things they found in the garbage. There's something profound about an image of God bear right in front of you. We're made for relationship. Media is great, but it doesn't capture actually seeing and holding the hands of these people, looking them in the eyes, and praying for them, hearing their language spoken back to you. Hello. Hi. Hi. Habari. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so cute. What's another word we know?
Jumbo?
Jumbo? Jumbo? Jumbo.
Okay.
Bye. There is one body of Christ. There is one church. Though it's diverse, it's one. And Jesus says if you see somebody that just needs water, just a little cup of water, and you go and you give it to them in my name, you've given it to me, he says. And really the needs are so basic. It is just some food, it is some shelter, and it's not at a big price. And obviously Bible and the church, that we can give that. If we cut down on some of the luxuries we have here, myself included, we can give $11 a month and make a difference in one family's life. I am excited to see what God's going to do in people's hearts through this ministry. If you'd like to support me, click on worldorphans.com, click Give, click Miscellaneous, and then in the memo line, put Support Joseph Brandi, and then fill out your information.